All right, Artifice. I really enjoyed this book. It takes a couple of pieces from real life and history in there and puts that in there. And what I found interesting about the book, though, is that even from the description of it, I didn't feel that it gave justice to what was going on within the book and the content of that. It kind of went a different direction than what I expected it to. That's not necessarily a bad thing of where it ended up. It's just not where I thought we were going from some of the descriptions that I had read of that. But reading that through that and the characters that were in there and how they were developed and the things that were going on and the reasoning and the thought process behind that and some of the challenges that they faced, I thought that was very interesting for how they did that and put some pieces together. It was also fascinating to me to understand some of the historical significance of what was played within this and the implications that came because of that. And that in and of itself added value to the book when you look at the larger context of things for that. And so now I see this as not just a book within the English classroom for things, but how do we tie this into other novels and into other subject matters? And so talking to the history teacher, the social studies and government teachers, talking to the art teachers in there and being able to discuss some of those things for that. One of the things I love to do as a teacher is have students tell me about a book in their own way. I don't give them this hard, rigid book report form, but allow them to create book projects. And I really think it would be fascinating for some of my better art students that I have, the ones that are really fascinated with that, to challenge them to take some of the concepts that are talked about in here. Not that I'm encouraging forgery and counterfeit, mind you, okay, from in the art world, but to see them creating something in the style of those masterpieces. I think that would be a fascinating way for them to learn and tell about the book and see what they do. And so this opens up the realm of possibility for some students that don't always get to see themselves represented in some ways, and that's some of the artistic students. There are those out there, yes, but as far as those we've got on the Rosie book list and things like that, not necessarily a lot. And this is one I think that really gives an opportunity to reach a different group of students and to be able to express their realizations about the book in a very personal way for them. And so in that case, I really like this book.